Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Limbo. Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. This is episode 12. I just had this little time lapse in the beginning because I was doing part of a mission off camera and I just wanted to make sure that you guys were able to see it. It's real fast and I died once, but it's okay. It's just the Thunder Brew one. I just wanted to show you guys me actually using it because it looked pretty cool. It just like summons a storm right there and it like shocks them. Alright guys, so we are here to finish the mission. Before we do, I just want to quickly go over some stuff, specifically in gear. I was having trouble deciding what to wear because some of the stuff I didn't like the way it looked, and then I realized that you can change appearance on like all the different things, and you can have like all the same stats but change the way that it looks. And I thought that was super cool. So this is what I chose. It's a little dark. We might have to lighten it up later. I just thought it was cool that the cloak like moves. I don't think any of the other ones did that, so we can look real fast, but I'm pretty sure that they didn't. So these are all the ones that we have. But I think this one is the coolest just because it like moves and that's awesome. And we have the hood up, which is also pretty sweet. I like that a lot too because I don't like any of the hats. But I like the stats that the hats give us. Which actually means that we should just wear this one, because it gives us even better stats. And then we should just change the appearance to like a fedora or something. Let's do a fedora, and then I believe when we put the hood on it makes the hat go away. So that's all there is for that. I did do a couple missions just off camera to try and make up enough money so that we could get the potion, but I showed you all of that in the clip before. So I guess I didn't show you buying the potion, but I showed using it. So we are here to talk to Professor Sharp so that we can get our fancy spell, and then
Have you finished your assignment?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
All went perfectly well. Could have gone worse.
Yes,
it all went good.
of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Alright, so far none of these like little thingies have been as hard as Professor Weasley's. Hers are always like hard and they're cool.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo.
Yeah, we're gonna assign it to this one.
I would encourage you once again to practice it. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
You're welcome, dog. Alright, so now that that's over with, awesome. Let's fight this guy. That is so cool.
Good to see you continuing to practice.
Oh, I thought our spells were gonna come back a tiny bit faster. So hit him with that, do a depulsion. That's awesome. Oh, did I get him in the way? Can we get around you, my friend? Awesome. Alright, let's look at what quests we have. I know that there is one for the chamber. And then there's this one, but I don't know how to get either of those things. Like the Mandrake or the Venomous Tentacula. And I don't think we have enough money to buy brooms, but we can look. I found 2 of the gobstones when I was just running around. And this one just doesn't seem like a ton of fun. So I think we are going to do the map chamber. Before we do, let's at least check if we have enough money. I doubt it. I think we only have like 500. and I assume that that's not enough for a broom, but it's okay. We have 500, which is quite a bit more than we did before, because I sold a bunch of stuff. I sold a ton of stuff, and
Does it get
I
any more
used the money
cozy than
to buy
Hogsmeade?
the Thunder Brew potion so that we could brew it. And that was where most of it went.
Ah, new face.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare yew-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
I'll have a look. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Disrupting trade routes. Let's ask, because maybe we'll get a cool mission for money, because we don't
You
have
said
enough.
disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Alright, I guess he does not want to talk. Let's have a look.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Anything. Oh my gosh, I thought we had more than that. Anything that we can afford. Let's see if we can sell stuff to get enough. I'm pretty sure we can sell this.
Nice doing business with you.
I don't want to sell that one. Cedar rivet gloves, sure. I don't need that. Elf made ivory gloves. We don't need this either. I don't care about those. We'll keep that. And we shouldn't have to sell anything else for now. So now the question is, which one do we want? Comfortable and speedy broom with a unique design. Perfect broom for those with a fiery temperament. A broom enchanted to celebrate your particular Hogwarts house. Finely crafted from ash, this broom is built for stability. A stylish broom with a light touch, quite literally. I don't want to preview any.
Quality.
Oh, this is all it means by preview. I want one that's fast.
That item is of the highest quality.
I don't know which one would be better. With a light touch.
That item is of the highest quality.
He really thinks his items are awesome, which is good. Good for him. Oh, that one's kind of cool too.
That item is of the highest quality.
We're gonna go with this one, I think. I like the way
You'll
it
be
looks
thrilled
more.
with that
So
broom, I promise you.
awesome.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Sounds worth a try. Yeah, it
That
does.
sounds intriguing.
Sounds cool.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Okay. We're not gonna do that right now, I don't think. Hogsmeade has certain... I didn't get to read that.
I
Cool.
can't help but...
Hang on, Doug. We're not gonna listen for just a second. Oh, so it just auto selects the broom. Cool. Oh, it's got a cool little lamp I didn't notice. How do we use it? Is my question.
This is enthusiasm.
I don't know how to use it. Maybe we can't be in Hogsmeade, so we're gonna run out the front and see if like a button pops up to use it, because I don't know.
Sometimes it seems
What
all
we
roads
do-
lead to Hogsmeade.
You've entered an area that allows you to fly, L1, and then circle. Really? Interesting. Cool. And then we can fly fast. Awesome, that does make things quite a bit easier. I don't know if it makes it better than fast travel, but it's cool. I wonder if there's a way to do like cool moves or something. This is a bit longer of a flight than I was expecting. Oh, wait a minute. I'm messing up just a tiny bit. We're not going to do that. We are going to do this. I just wanted to finish that one up. So we'll quickly do this one. Or I guess not quickly, but we probably can't get inside there either. So let's land, and then we're gonna just teleport inside. Or I guess fast travel as they call it. Let's go to Fig's classroom. That's not what I wanted. There we go. Is it Fig's classroom? Fig doesn't teach charms, I don't think. I don't know what he teaches, to be honest. But that's okay. Let's move on. So I don't know what this does. Interesting. Very cool, very cool. I'm excited that we have the broom now. But like I was saying, I don't know if it's better than fast travel.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
All
The
right,
room is
that
called
was
the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham.
Oh, cool.
I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Peeves.
Intrepid travelers, the both of you. Keep your wits about you.
Anyway, that was rather fast. I didn't expect that.
To
Pretty
think
cool though.
it was beneath us all this time. the map, there's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Speak to Mr.
Hello,
Rackham.
Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do or I don't. I do, but let's say we don't, just so that
I
he'll
do
maybe
recall seeing the memory, but I don't
maybe
remember all of the details.
go back over
My
it.
friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I believe I have. It doesn't. I believe I have.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll see you there soon. Do you know anything about the tower?
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
We've done kind of a poor job of not telling people stuff, I'm not gonna lie. That map is super cool though. Look how pretty that is. That's so cool.
It's time you learned, Iglesias, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Madame Kagawa. Alright, how do I just messed up? I was trying to look at her quest. I want to know what it takes to do it. Pop balloons over Hogmeade Station. Pop a balloon around the Quidditch pitch. That sounds pretty easy, to be honest. But I kind of want to just stick with story quests. So we're going to stick with the story quest for this one, and then we'll do that in the next one. Even though it'd be a cool spell, we're not going to worry about it. Plus, I feel like...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Here, we're going to turn this one into an attacky one as well. So I have Confringo on the other one, and I have that on the other one. So we're going to do that. Get this one up here, and then we'll do like that, I think. Right? Does that look good? Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that. That way we have Expelliarmus, which can curse people. What am I doing? We can just teleport. But that way I have Expelliarmus, that way we can teleport. Not teleport. We can curse people, and then we got all the special curse stuff as well. Excuse me? Right, so when I said that I thought I had seen that before, that was wrong. Very, very wrong. Luckily we were kind of close, and then since we got that broom, we can actually just fly there. Can we not fly over the forester? It'd be cool if we could. Okay. I don't know what I'm... How do I fly upwards? Am I doing something wrong? No, hang on. So we speed burst, flight speed, and then ascend and descend. Okay. So I was... The ascend and descend is just a little bit weird. It uses the right stick, which isn't something I'm like super used to. So I'm just gonna quickly skip over this. Maybe I'll do like a little time lapse of it or something. I kind of wish that we had walked there, because then we could see like stuff on the way, but maybe we'll walk back. That way we don't miss anything cool, you know? But I'll see you guys in like 2 seconds. Alright, so we have made it.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Didn't take very long at all, but it still took kind of longer than I expected. I thought that was a tower at Hogwarts, not across the map, so that was interesting.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
All right,
Well,
he
this
wants
isn't
to...
ideal.
Well,
no, it isn't.
no.
This way. And I'd suggest the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Yeah, fair enough. That makes sense. Since we're going to be using the disillusion charm, maybe we should upgrade our talent for it a little bit. I know that we have at least 1 point, and I didn't want to waste it on this, but being able to run well invisible would be good, or making it so that they have a reduced chance to detect us would be good too. But I also like a lot of the other ones, and I don't know if we're going to get enough points to like actually do all of them. Like, yeah, we're gonna actually do this. I was just gonna save it and then, you know, use it for stealth, but never mind. I like that one the best. Yeah, let's do this. Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totalis. This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. So I guess we'll figure it out. I don't know what button it was.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis.
Petrificus Totalis.
Oh, that is so cool.
Well done.
Alright, there's quite a few more of them. So we're gonna sneak over this way, I think.
There must be something here. Ramrock said so.
I probably shouldn't have done that, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah, that was me. Definitely shouldn't have done that, but it's okay. Got it, no need to worry. Hey, that's rude. I love the controls of this game. It makes the game so fun. I just love being able to cast spells. Oh, we got Wiggenweld potion? That's awesome, because I have, like, none of them. Let's just check and see if there's anything nearby that we can use. Definitely use this. Investigate the goblin's presence. We will definitely do that after we find a cool scarf.
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names. What you find here could be the key to could be the key to goblin kind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Oh. So I've been looking for
Revelio.
what it is that we're supposed to be finding, and I just...
I will draw blood. Oh,
I'll take it back.
be a laugh.
Nope. Oh my gosh. Not good. Already bad. Hang on. Get up there. Oh. I forgot how to heal. Okay. This is going very poorly, guys. We get it. That wasn't too bad. Ooh, we got Patchwork Sorcerer hat. Looks kind of cool. Also, one thing before we get too far, it's super not important, especially right now, but I thought about it. With some of the stuff, you can just make the hat not appear, which means that we don't have to have the hood on, and I can still enjoy it, so that's awesome. And everything else actually is not as good as the hat we have now, so not a big deal. And this one, also not as good, so we'll keep rocking what we got. I was super confused what we were doing wrong there. We're gonna search the tower now. How are we gonna get through this door? Did we? Because I could not get through it before. How did he do that?
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Yeah, I'm cool. We got some unidentified hats.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
So we got Mr. Merlin over here.
This is.
With robes like that, it could be anyone.
Yeah, fair enough. Do we just make those books fall? Alright, it looks like there's some people that we want to worry about, so we should probably be careful and not be seen. That's not a good noise.
I imagine these brooms have been enchanted for centuries. Never seen
Probably.
an enchantment last this long.
Yeah, so we can knock over the books. That's awesome. I mean,
Welcome
not
to
good for the
Sambakar's
brooms, but
Tower.
confused. So I can't get through there. Maybe he can get through there.
Revelio.
See if there's anything important in here other than the lock. Oh, here. Let's talk to him.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber.
Oh, well, alright. So yeah. I was hoping he would teach us how to do the
reservoir of
locks.
ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
Can we just jump? Oh my gosh, we can. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Alright, let's hit it. Oh, that is so cool. I love it when we get to do stuff like this because it's so pretty. It just looks awesome. Before we go too far, I want to make sure we're not missing anything cool. Okay. It doesn't look like it, so we can keep going through. It's the first trial, guys. Oh, if this might end up being a much longer video than I meant it to. Equipping better
I've seen
gear
this
for higher
before,
stats will help.
in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Look at this thing. It's pretty sweet.
Revelio.
Nothing. Okay. Is that a chest? Ever since God of War, I just love opening chests. Finding new stuff is awesome. It's like my favorite thing to do. Do we have to go downstairs? Yes, we do. Yeah. That's
That
so
must
cool.
have done something. Best have a look around.
Maybe it made that huge bridge right there. My friend? I mean, I don't know if you guys saw, but for me it was pretty obvious. Ooh, I don't like that. We gotta go through. We gotta go through fast. That was freaky.
Revelio.
Anything of importance so far? Complete the trial. So we're gonna have to fight somebody, aren't we? Yeah, before we do that, I want to open this chest. We got some golden silk robes.
More
That's
traces of
always so
ancient
awesome.
magic. Something must be different.
Alright, I don't see anything, so we're gonna go through. It's so trippy that these like little doorways have basically endless doorways, it seems. So our only goal is to complete the trial.
These are never a welcome
Oh
sight.
my gosh.
At least I know what to expect this time.
I doubt it, man. Okay. Can I block these guys? I don't... Nope. Like I have. I don't know if I can, actually. I don't think we can make them float. Oh, we can make that guy float. So let's go fight him first. He seems... Never mind. He was too easy, actually. Yeah, let's focus on Big Boy. Yeah, kind of what I expected. Hey, it worked! I don't think we can protect against that. We might be able to, but I feel like we shouldn't. Yeah, not the red ones. That's okay, though. Get rocked, my man. That was good. That was good, not too bad. I assume that we have to do something with this thing. I guess not. Interesting.
These look familiar.
Yeah, they do. They look so familiar. Get over here. So it looks like we need to get some places. I don't know what places. Okay, found it. That was pretty easy. It's so weird that it's something completely different behind. It's like Inception, the movie, if anybody had ever watched that. It's freaking me out. Am I missing something? Complete the trial. I thought that's what I was doing. But now I'm not so sure. Hang on, let's keep moving. Ooh, careful. So we don't have to go over there yet. Oh. Big boy statue, yes, yes. Ooh! That was a little close.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting about the curses. Ooh, come on, man, that's mean.
Incendio! Expelliarmus! Accio! Leviosa!
I guess that's not gonna help. We need to switch what we have.
Leviosa!
I think we might need to put... We might need to put Expelliarmus on this one as well. We might take out, like, the Pulso, maybe? I don't know. We'll see later. If we bring that closer, it's not gonna help us. We need to go further over.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic.
Well, yeah, that's what...
But where?
That's what the trial's been so far. Can we get that over here? No, it doesn't look like it. It seems like it's too far. Oh, weird. That's an interesting one, just sitting on a floaty tower thing. I guess it's not a tower, but... You know. Can we bring that to us? No. Ooh, don't fall. Interesting. I gotta say, I don't know how to get over here. I wonder, can we bring that down here? I don't think we can. Maybe there's one hidden like in the walls or something. Just make sure they don't like come back to life. Just in case. I don't want to have to deal with that. Oh, what? Oh, that's trippy.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
I don't know.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
I don't understand how this archway works. Alright, so we go through so that it's an archway now. And then we're gonna have to find a way to get back through the archway from up here. I don't know how though.
I need to see how the room changes when I move in and out of the archway.
Well, when we move like across it, it causes that to disappear, which is awesome. But the only problem is I don't know how to get on this without that. So we have to have the little bridge thing in order to get on it.
So that's it. I need to use both sides of the archway to get the platform to the other side of the bridge.
Yes, sir, but... Oh, I'm being so silly right now. That took me way too long. It did not need to take that long. We might have to cut some of that out of the video. Nobody needs to know that happened. Okay, there, that's probably far enough. Then we run on through, and suddenly there's a bridge.
So that's it.
I went the wrong
I need to
direction.
use both sides of the archway to get the
I
platform to
know.
the other side of the bridge.
I'm working on it. Okay, get over there. Oh, wrong one. Ooh, we almost fell. Oh, wait a minute. We lose those when we go through. Which kind of sucks. We don't have to worry about those for now. Let's keep on
I'll never
moving.
get used to these floors.
What, the ones that like change? Me neither. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Ugh. That's so weird. I knew it was gonna be you. Nope, can't do it. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it?
Incendio, Expelliarmus!
Ooh, I almost didn't see that.
Confringo!
Oh, dang it. I was trying to look at which spells had like refilled when that happened. Yeah, I think we are gonna have to add like Expelliarmus to one of them. I think it'll just be better. Start to fly, my friend. No. Oh, hey, don't do that. Alright, knock it. These guys are being much more annoying than I remember. No, stop it. Hang on. I dodged that one. We got so close to death. Like, way too close. I gotta really work on my combat in this game. Oh, well, let's investigate it. Interesting. Now we need this one back. Interesting. Well, that's not gonna work, is it? I don't know if that helps us either. But that definitely doesn't help us. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped off of this. Uh-oh. I may have made a mistake, guys. Alright, well, I guess let's try and jump through and see what happens.
Changed on each side of this archway.
Yeah. Like that, man. Alright, we need to figure out how to get onto the other side. These little puzzles have been kind of interesting. They definitely get me, not gonna lie. Okay, I don't know if that's actually what we were supposed to do, but it seemed to work, so we're gonna call it good. I thought we were gonna reach the end of this much sooner. I'm happy with where we are, it's been fun, but definitely not what I expected. And like I said, we were gonna switch this to that, I think. I don't know if that's an awesome idea, but we're gonna. What, am I missing something? Oh. I was confused with all those noises. Now I'm confused with the light. These floors mess with me so much. I don't like that. There's gonna be a big fight. There it is.
Don't like the look of this.
Me neither, man. Oh, he got me. That's for sure. Oh, real cool. Oh, that's rude. Shouldn't do that. Oh, we're gonna get hit, aren't we? Ooh, that was really close. Don't think we got hit, but we almost did for sure. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Now this is where it's gonna suck. We need to do big old attack first, which sort of helps. I thought I could block it. I guess not. How am I supposed to break that thing? He's gonna start through the ball soon. Oh, I guess not. I guess I'm wrong. Okay, now we need to hit the ball. Okay. We did not hit the ball, guys. Keep doing that too early. There we go, that's better. I only could do to block that thing. Let's see if we can get this. That'll be helpful. Oh, that's bad. Just try not to get hit by that. He's almost done. Oh, dang it. I'll go back. He's almost done. Ah! You ain't about it. That was really close, guys. Now we get to learn the secret of the trials.
What a relief.
Yeah, I mean, the second time around it was cool, but the first time was not as good. We gotta upgrade some spells or something, or I gotta get better at this combat. I don't know, but something's gotta change. I'll tell you that.
Another pensive.
Oh, cool. Pensives. Alright, let's view our pensive and see what sort of stuff there is.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Well, that wasn't what I expected.
Now
Wait,
to
did we
find a
already
way
almost
out of
did
here.
it? Alright, we gotta get a way out of here. Before we leave, I want to see if there's anything I'm missing. But it doesn't look like it. So.
Crystallized stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
Yes, sir. Man, look at Fig. He's killing it. He's already here. I like how he was stomping on the floor.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood.
I've seen you before. Have I seen you before? Have I?
You look
we should
familiar,
say.
sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Before we go, he wants to speak with us. Let us speak.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Awesome, so we can do cooler stuff with magic. Alright, so now we're in our room for the first time in forever. Haven't been here in a while, but this is going to be a pretty long episode, so we're actually going to call it here, because I didn't mean for it to be longer than an hour, but this is where we're at, so we're going to call it here. I'll see you guys in the next episode for some, new adventures. So that's it, I guess. See ya.